the proper people in your life to show you the techniques and to show you the skills. He said, don't get ready to, don't go and pay nobody. He said, don't give your money to anybody for singing lessons. He said, because I am going to prophetically, I am going to send my anointing down. He says, and I'm going to show you everything I want you to have. He says, every riff, every run, everything that you do, he said, it won't be man-made, it won't be thought of by man. He said, but it's going to be straight from heaven. And when people hear you sing, it's going to be such an explosion. There are going to be people that are going to be miles away from you. But every time you open up your mouth, you're going to deliver somebody with your singing. Every time you open your mouth, you're going to heal somebody with your singing. And from worship leader to worship leader, God says there are going to be so many different types of spirits that are going to try to come up against you. Now we know that there are two offices in the church. If I got any real people that's just been in church, you have two offices in the church that are always false. The office of the pastor and the office of the minister of music. If you know anything about ministry, if you are churched with the ED at the end, you know that the pastor is always false spiritually and the minister of music is always false. God told me to tell you, he said, I don't care what kind of spirit try to come up against you. Whatever people that are around you, he said, if they're not carrying the weight of the anointing that is able to push you into the next level of destiny, cut them off. I'm just saying. I know you got some homegirls that you close with. I know you got some homeboys that you close with since way back and all that good stuff. But if they cannot accept the anointing, if they cannot accept the glory, one thing I like about the glory of God is that we cannot contain the glory of God. Why? Because we're human beings. We are not capable of containing it. But what we can do, we can navigate the glory of God. If I had time to preach about it, I would. I'll teach it to you. Invite me to your church and I'll teach you what I'm talking about later on. But what I'm trying to tell you is that God is saying the glory is going to rest on you. It's heavy. It hurts. It is strong. This is the glory of God we're talking about.
Yes.
God is saying, I'm going to strengthen you that you are able to carry the weight of David. Now, I don't even know if you want to be a praise and worship leader or a minister of music. I don't even know if you want to be it. That's between you and God. I know what he's telling me. Prepare yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with you going on YouTube and listening to